Hey everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome in. What I'm doing today is cleaning and conditioning a recent purchase I made on shopgoodwill.com, and it is a vintage Coach briefcase. So first things first, I take off the strap, and you know what? It's a lot of leather. So I'm going to use this 3-in-1 leather wipes, and they're by Air Jungles. You get 70 in this package, and it's safe to use on all types of leather. It could be your couch, a bag, your shoes, or even your car seats. So this one here is a brand new package, as you can see, and I cannot open it with these gloves on. So let me take them off and peel this open so I can start. So yeah, maybe you're not aware, but I do have a strong liking of vintage Coach handbags, and do have quite a collection. I mean, not a lot, but enough. So, all right, I pulled one out. Let me tuck these back in, cover that up again, and as you can see, this sheet is quite large, and I'm just going to take it and clean it up. So when I'm done with this, we'll go on to the next step. I will be right back. Here, I'm up to the sides. So as you know, there were some stains here. If you did see the previous video when I unboxed these, and these cloths just take those spots right out. So yeah, need to clean all this before we condition. So that's good. They're coming out nicely. Now I'm up to the inside. Took the flap out. I see a little white spot there. Let's see if this will take it out. Not quite. But you know what? That is not shown because that's on the back. So this here cleaned nicely. And I think there's more leather. No, that's the raw leather. There's a couple spots there. Okay, I'm getting there. And then next will be the strap. Now for the strap, let's clean this up. That's nice. It got that stain out. Moving along. Here's a couple more. And now there is a flaw on this particular. Okay, here it is. You see that? The fact that that got sliced open, I do have something to use for that, and let me show you what that is. It's actually a leather glue, and I have it right here, and it is called what is it called? The ALECPEA leather specific glue, and it will, if I just put a little dab in there and hold this together, it will adhere that cut. And this has to be dried before using it. And it is made specifically for leather. And it also comes with some applicators. So that way you can just place it right in there. So we will be repairing that as well. Now back to the bag. There are these little dents, and they were not shown when I actually bid on the item, but in the packaging, I mean, these bags were just placed between air pillows. They weren't wrapped or anything. And my friend Janet of Happy Hour Holders had a wonderful suggestion to make these less visible by placing a towel over this and using the low setting on a blow dryer to apply some heat to it, and that way it will make the leather pliable, and using conditioning, rubbing that out somehow. So yeah, that will be another experiment that I will try to at least make especially the one on top, which is it looks like the deepest one, less visible. And these, I don't know, these are just like little lines. I mean, they actually look like staple remnants or something, indents. And other than that, and there's also I noticed some loose thread somewhere, and that I have a electric lighter where you can just gently, carefully scorch the ends off, and you have to be very careful not to burn the leather. Or you could just take a small scissor and cut them off. So, all right, now that this is all clean, I'll wait till it dries up a bit, and then we'll start cleaning it again. Maybe not. You know what? This is pretty clean. That leather cloth did well. So I think I may skip the saddle soap cleaning with the brush and go straight to the leather CPR. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. Okay, be right back. So I stuffed the briefcase, as you can tell. Look how chubby it is. But I also want you to make note of what these edges look like before. Okay, right there. And not so, well, yeah, the corners. And what this bag looks like afterwards, later on. Next up, I have this electric lighter, and you charge it with a USB port. This particular one, you turn it on and you can see it's on, and I use it to cut threads. So here we have a loose thread, and if I push this lever forward, you'll see, oh, it turns off by itself because I didn't use it automatically. So I have to turn it back on again. Now watch. It burned off that thread, and we burned the other side off. And there it came off cleanly. Okay, so yeah, shut it off, put it away. This one here is made by REIDEA, and I got this from Amazon, as well as all the other things that I have used so far. I think, you know what? I'll include a list of the items in the description box. So I'll start with the back of the briefcase with some of this leather CPR. Massage it all in and really get to the edges right here. So let me do this and I'll be back later. Now I wait till it dries a bit, which it's about now, and then I take a cloth and it's a wet cloth, and I wipe off the residue. So I'm going to continue doing this for the remainder of the bag, and then after one CPR session, I'll show you the results. So I will be back in a bit. After removing the residue with the cloth, I want to brush it and kind of buff it. And then do the same all around. So, like I said, I'll be back. And, you know, this is only one application. You may have to do it a couple times, but you would have to wait. I would wait a day or two and then start the pampering process all over again. Okay, be back. Okay, now to repair that little tear, I'm going to take my glue and just see how it dabs on from that applicator on a piece of paper. It comes out pretty quickly. So, all right, let's try this. Okay, got it in there. I guess I'm gonna have to hold it for a bit and let that adhere. Came apart. I think I need more. You know, let me do this. Well, you have the gist of it. Let me do this off camera, and then when it dries, I'll show you the results. Okay, glued it shut. Still wet, as you can see. Let that dry. And then, you know, when I was looking at the belt, the strap, I was thinking maybe it's considered irregular due to the fact that this is not one complete piece of leather. You see right here, this strap has been right there. That's where the leather piece ends, and then they had to add another piece. So maybe that's why it's deemed irregular. So, all right, in the meantime, we'll let this dry, and when it does, I will attach it back onto the briefcase and show you the end result. Okay, next up, let's try that experiment of getting that dent out. So what I did was I placed the leather CPR lotion on those marks, and as you can see, it filled up that crevice, and that's how deep that one is. So it's kind of like a dimple. I'm going to place a towel over that portion. Here's my hair dryer. Let me put it on warm setting, and it's going to be noisy, but let's try it. So it's nice and warm now. What do you think? I'm going to blast some heat on it again. what I'm doing, if you notice, my finger's underneath it, and I'm kind of poking it up. And yeah, it's making it a lot less deep, that crevice. So, yeah, I think it's better than before. So I guess if I continue, it may even be less. So, all right, I'm going to continue. And we'll look at the bag when it's all done. Well, I'm finished with this one. And you know what? I tried getting that dent out by rubbing it, and I mean, it is, I believe, a little less visible. I think it has improved. At least now this briefcase is nice and clean. If you notice, there's no more dry spots, or the scuff marks are less visible by conditioning it. I mean, you do really need to hydrate your leather. So this came out nice. I'm kind of pleased. But as always with these type of bags, you may consider repampering them, reconditioning them after a day or two, because it may need more than one round. And here, let me show you the strap and the repair that was done. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. So that glue basically held the pieces together, and it doesn't have that slice open anymore. So that's it for this one. Let's move on to the next one. So this is a vintage, really nice Coach leather briefcase with the brass buckle closure, and it is an irregular one. Next up, I have that messenger bag, which I want to clean up the leather. I'm hoping these are not what they called mold measles. So I'm just going to grab a cloth and clean this up. So let's hope. When it dries, we'll see what it looks like. Be right back. There's a bunch of black marks here, and I'm getting that off nicely. So, okay. Coming along. Okay. This monogram messenger bag is cleaning up nicely. I mean, there's only the leather trim and the piping that I had scrubbed. And this is drying up right now. And it looks to be in okay condition. I mean, after the CPR, leather CPR lotion conditioning, we'll get to see what this strip would look like after it dries. So that's the back. And I also did these portions. So far so good. Okay. Oh, here's one I didn't do. To be continued. Oh, that's nice. And the hang tag, of course. Here we have a loose thread, so let's burn that off. And it's gone. Cleaned up this bag very, very nicely. And I did notice there is some edge coat missing right here and here where the strap is. But that is pretty much minimal. You don't really see that. As you can see on both sides, just a little bit due to the rubbing of that of the ring. Other than that, this bag came out really nice. So here we have it. This one here. the, what is it? Hudson commuter messenger bag. Yeah, I think it's really nice. So we have that. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this content. And if you do, give me that thumbs up. Subscribe. If you haven't already, it's free to subscribe. The button's right here on the lower right. And ring that bell, choose all notifications. That way, you'll be alerted when I post new content. I normally post every Sunday and Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It would be a pre-recorded video. But to be honest with you, now that I no longer have my day job, I am in the midst of looking for another gig. And who knows, maybe that schedule will change. Maybe I'll come on live. I am contemplating all these decisions. So I hope you enjoyed this. And if there's anything, well, if you are interested in purchasing any one of these Coach bags, all you need to do is email me. My email address is DragonflyBeez@gmail.com. Let's see. Invoicing is through PayPal. Shipping is via PirateShip. So whatever it costs for me to ship these to you from New York will be what you will be charged. So it's basically calculated shipping. Any questions? Email me. And I will see you real soon. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Bye.